Why you dey buy fake product, yeah? Make you dey careful.
We have power to prosecute, to go to court. We have power to convict people. Those people who are doing bad, if you let us know, we'll take care of them.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It's fake.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It's bad.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It hurts.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It destroys.
Don't touch, don't touch.
It kills.
You should know where to go. The SOS.
For as long as we continue to bring in substandard products into the country, we will come after you, impound the bad products, destroy them, and prosecute you. Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment Otumba Adeniyi Adebayo gives this assurance as the SON expands capacity to deal with the menace of fake and substandard products in the country. SON's new office in Ekiti State commissioned as some state governors partner with the agency to deepen quality infrastructure to promote standardization in Nigeria. More consumers take advantage of the SON's mediation window to get value for their money on goods purchased. A warm welcome to your evening tonic on television, Standard and You. It's Nigeria's flagship public enlightenment program on product quality and safety, reaching you every Monday on the station at 6:30 p.m. My name is Ifeyinwa Okonkwo, and thanks for joining us.
I want a situation where in the future, when you see a son person, either in your market or in your shop or on the street, you bring him close to you and say, welcome, come, beer, let's talk. Because it's your brother, it's your friend. But I cannot be your brother if you don't know I'm interested in protecting you. Like they say, Onyewete, son, Weterando.
Welcome to the world of standard and quality, where we offer you information on product safety and quality. The program is Standard and You.
Choose life and live. Buy original. Be original. SON.
Welcome to Standard and You, your guide to product quality and safety. We begin the program by telling you that if you are one of those still in the business of importing fake and substandard products into Nigeria, you are advised to desist from such illegal activity or face the wrath of the law. This is because the federal government, through the Standards Organization of Nigeria, is doubling efforts to protecting Nigerians from these bad products and also take them off the shelves at the various markets. The minister gave this assurance at the official commissioning of the Standards Organization of Nigeria's office complex and laboratory in Ekiti State. Standard and You was there.
The prevalence of fake and substandard products has been a source of worry to virtually everyone, especially the regulatory agency, the Standards Organization of Nigeria. The negative impact these bad products have had on the economy have been very disturbing and one which government has continued to explore ways to deal with the menace.
To the glory of God and the benefit of all its users in Ekiti State.
The commissioning of the new SOS office and laboratory in Ekiti State is in line with government's resolve to boost SOS quality infrastructure. Apart from amending the Agencies Act of 2015, which empowers it to arrest, confiscate, and prosecute offenders, the minister announced that more measures are on the way to discourage dumping unwholesome products in Nigeria.
The organization has recorded significant achievements in the prosecution of offenders in the past years, and more arrests and prosecutions are on the way, especially for foreign nationals and their Nigerian collaborators who try to turn Nigeria into a dumping ground for substandard products. Sun is coming hard on violators, and the Director General and his management have assured me of their preparedness to work with individuals or groups to collectively improve the lives of Nigerians through standards and to make Nigeria stand tall in the community of nations.
According to him, Government is determined to close the agency's infrastructural gap and will do everything within the ambits of the law to ensure that consumers get value for their money.
This event marks another milestone in our quest to build a society free from substandard products being imported or manufactured locally here in Ekiti or across the country. The construction and equipping of this edifice has in fact become a priority as we gradually and systematically march towards independence and self-reliance from oil to non-oil exports for economic growth and development. Let me emphasize that no serious investor will engage in manufacturing of any product without first checking for regulatory compliance to standards and have his product passed through rigorous testing and quality control system to be provided in the laboratory to be housed in this complex.
An obviously elated governor of Ekiti State, Kayode Fayemi, said that he was optimistic that the new office will boost socio-economic activities and increase trade and investment opportunity in the state.
I hereby call on the industrious people of our dear state, from micro, small, and medium-scale enterprises to major industrialists, to make use of this opportunity and avail themselves of the services and guidance of SON to drive the state towards the much-needed industrialization and economic viability. The inauguration of the Standard Organization of Nigerians permanent office in Ekiti State is indeed very timely, with the recent feasibility study and design of the Ekiti Special Economic Zone infrastructure currently ongoing through the African Development Bank's Middle Income Technical Assistance Grant. This commissioning could not have come at a better time to help boost economic activities like never before with standards and quality.
He assured the Director General of the SON, Malam Farouk Salim, that the state government will rehabilitate access road to the regional office of the agency in the state and will continue to support the SON to fulfill its regulatory obligation to Nigerians, especially the people of Ekiti. For the Director General of the SON, the agency's office and laboratory is the beginning of many positive developments by the agency in the interest of not just indigenes of Ekiti State, but Nigerians at large.
In the coming weeks and months, we shall be commissioning new offices with laboratories. We shall be acquiring lands where necessary in partnership with the state governments to lay foundation stones on landed property across the nation. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, SON is poised to bring its competence, expertise to bear in the implementation of the Nigerian Industrial Revolution Plan. A major outcome of the commission of this project is to impose small-scale industries at large in Ekiti towards contributing effectively to the implementation of the National Industrial Revolution Plan.
He expressed gratitude to the federal government as well as the state government for supporting the agency to establish a functional operational base in Ekiti. He said the laboratory will be fully equipped with a state-of-the-art facility to deliver to the people of that part of the country quality service. The DG expressed optimism that the establishment of laboratory across the country will bring the agency's services closer to the people, promote industrial growth, especially small and medium enterprises, and promote standardization.
I want a situation where in the future, when you see a SON person, either in your market or in your shop or on the street, you bring him close to you and say, welcome, come, beer, let's talk. Because it's your brother, it's your friend. But I cannot be your brother if you don't know I'm interested in protecting you. Like they say, on your son, with Rando.
Welcome to the world of standard and quality, where we offer you information on product safety and quality. The program is Standard and You.
Choose life and live. Buy original. Be original. SON.
Welcome back and thank you for watching the program. In case you've just joined us, the program you're watching is Standard and You, your guide to product quality and safety. Did you know that more consumers are taking advantage of the SON's mediation services to seek redress whenever they purchase goods found to be defective or substandard. It is in line with the agency's resolve to ensure that you, the consumer watching me right now, is not shortchanged or denied value for your money. Liberty Chambers and Miebaka Aseme in Port Harcourt River States are the latest consumers who sought the agency's services in that regard. Please take a look.
Since it was established about 5 decades ago, the Standards Organization of Nigeria has championed the cause of ensuring that manufacturers and importers of goods provide products that are of standard. It has also, as part of its mandate, evolved programs aimed at protecting consumers from the menace of substandard and fake products. From the elaboration of standards, factory inspection, sensitization of stakeholders, laboratory analysis of products, and the establishment of electronic platform to promote the ease of doing business, the agency has demonstrated commitment to developing a viable industrial sector and informed consumer base that will guarantee the promotion of quality assurance and standardization. Despite these noble initiatives by the Standards Organization of Nigeria, there are some unscrupulous businessmen who always want to circumvent the law by manufacturing or importing fake or substandard products. The activities of these illegal businessmen have continued to remain a source of worry to consumers and regulatory agencies like the SON. Such substandard products have found their ways to the markets, leaving consumer of goods with the option of purchasing them. Because substandard products are of low or no quality at all, those who innocently purchase them from the markets often resign to fate when they can't get a replacement, refund, or better still, report to regulatory agencies like the Standards Organization of Nigeria. For the SON, the task of helping consumers seek redress whenever they are denied value for a product purchased is a daunting challenge, as explained by the agency's head of feedback and collaboration.
Quite a number of factors can contribute to the quality of these products. But when we say quality, what do we mean? Quality at the point of manufacture, and then when you are in use. Because of powerful fluctuations, for instance, our television sets, our refrigerators can develop faults because of handling. Most Nigerians don't read manuals. And we may have issues with some of these products. But we try to determine the root cause and know whether it's a manufacturer's defect, whether it is due to handling.
She explains that the essence of establishing a customer feedback desk was to resolve complaints related to standard and quality. The agency, she noted, has a robust and interactive feedback mechanism that has over the years provided effective and satisfactory services to consumers and other stakeholders.
The essence of us having a customer feedback desk is to attend to issues that relate to standards and quality, so that we can better improve on the way we provide various services in terms of certification, standardization, and quality assurance activities. In line with our timeline, we're supposed to acknowledge within 72 hours that we received your mail, if it's by mail. And if it's a surface mail, we also acknowledge that we received it. Then it depends on your own response time to the information we require from you. For instance, we ask you for the evidence of purchase if you have not sent it in the first place. We also ask you for the sample of the product you are complaining about to test. Now, it also depends on the test method. Microbiological tests sometimes may take 2-3 days. Some tests, they are non-destructive, some are destructive. So it depends on the duration, but we have set a timeline of 30 days, considering all factors that we should be able to resolve the complaint. Where we cannot, maybe because both parties refuse to agree on some things, the modalities, then we advise them to resort to the court of law. But within our mandate, we make sure that we comply with the 30 days resolution, and sometimes it takes 24 hours to resolve if it is a minor case.
She explains the process of addressing feedbacks from consumers.
When we receive feedback, the first stage is to validate your claim. Sometimes competition. Some people wants to give frivolous complaints because they want to actually maybe indict their competitors so you need to validate that complaint that it is actually true. One of the ways of validating the complaint is an evidence that that person actually went through that transaction, like receipt of purchase. Or once you have validated that complaint, or you report a shop, or you report a factory, we have to trace that location. We have to be sure that it exists. We have to be sure that those people will go through our product registration. Are they certified? We look through our processes. If we don't recognize them in any of such, then we'll go after them through our surveillance intelligence monitoring unit. So these are mechanisms of ensuring that we validate that that complaint is true. Then after validation, if it is true that there is of course a complaint and it is established, we now look at the product that you are complaining about. We carry out tests on that product. If the product failed requirements, so sometimes a product that the shelf life is 1 year, or probably the expiry date is 1 year, or the warranty on it is 1 year, and then you come after 2 years to complain, that kind of claim is out of warranty, and that product cannot be tested as new. So this is part of what we validate. Now, if it is within warranty, we test why did that product fail. If it is established that it is a product failure, we call both parties for a meeting. We try to mediate. We look at it holistically. If it is a contravention of standards, if it's non-compliance issue, we refer to the necessary department like enforcement to look into it and say, why is this product, why is it in the market in the first place? So, but the most important thing is in 2 stages. Correction is that customer that has brought that complaint must be happy, delighted. At the end of the day, must have trust in the system that he has reported to. So we try to make sure they are happy, either by repairing that product, replacement, or a refund. And then the corrective action is when we work with the manufacturer and say, what exactly is the root cause of this problem? Is it a non-conforming product? Is it an issue of enlightenment? Is it a case of labeling? All this will work with the manufacturer, because we remember that all stakeholders are very important to the supply chain. So it's very important that we ensure that all parties get value from the mediation process. So we make sure that the manufacturers is well informed. If they are wrong in any aspect, we notify them. If we need to initiate a product recall, we work with them to ensure that we do a public notification and then a product recall. If it is something that we need to retrofit the product, we encourage them to do same. If it is an issue of quality assurance, a good manufacturing practice, we educate them, we advise them on the requirements of the standard. If it is a matter of us revising or reviewing existing standards, we also call for a stakeholder forum for them to look at the standard again through a technical committee meeting, and then be able to have a lasting solution that will be able to improve the system as a whole.
Presently, there is an increased awareness on consumer rights. People now know they can complain about bad products and get a replacement or refund whenever they are denied value for their money. Liberty Chamber and Mebiaka Aseme are the latest beneficiaries of SON's mediation service. While Liberty Chamber purchased inverter batteries that was established to be substandard, Mebiaka Aseme bought a deep freezer that was malfunctioning. Both consumers took their cases to the office of the SON in Rivers State, where the state coordinator, Samuel Ayuba, mediated and resolved the matter.
The first one was the index inverter battery. A consumer purchased 8 index inverter batteries. So they discovered that the battery was not meeting the requirement. After a short time, everything goes dark. So they reported the case to the shop where they purchased the inverter batteries, and the man came, did a lot of things. So at the end, they couldn't agree on the terms of the consumer. So they reported to us, and we discovered that the batteries have some issues. So we invited both parties, they narrated their stories, and then we presented the results of what we did. requested the consumer to tell us what they actually want. Because there are two ways. It's either another battery is given to them, which meets the requirement, or refund is given. So at the end of the day, we're able to resolve, and the consumer requested for a refund because apparently they lost confidence on that particular brand. So even if you give them, they may not be satisfied. They said they prefer to get a refund and look for another brand that might serve them. So we had the inverter shop have to refund 480,000 naira.
Muna fata shekaru na da za su zo mutanenmu za su yi la'akari da aikin da muke yi kuma za su lura cewa ya fi cancanta ka sai abu na kwarai da ka sai abu na araha.
Ka yi mezie n'obodo anyị a, ka anyị mee ka ihe a na-eme n'obodo anyị a, ma ihe a na-ebubata n'obodo anyị a ọ dị mma. Anyị na-ayọ biko ka anyị jikọọ aka na asị na ofu aka adịghị ekechi ngwugwu. Ka anyị jikọọ aka ka Nigeria wee wọrọ anyị obodo.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká lajú wálẹ̀ gbogbo tá a bá máa fún wa rà ká lè pé o tó pé ojú òṣùwọ̀n èyí tí ò bá yé wa àgbẹ̀ tó bá mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀ tó wà sọ́nà èyí tá a bá dẹ̀ rà tí ò bá pójú òṣùwọ̀n ẹ lọ sí standard organization iṣẹ́ rẹ̀ tó bá súnmọ́ yín jù ẹ lọ ṣàlàyé fún wọn bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n á ràn yín lọ́wọ́.
Welcome to the world of standard and quality, where we offer you information on product safety and quality. The program is Standard and You.
Choose life and live. Buy original. Be original. SON.
You are still on to Standard and You, your guide to product quality and safety. Now you know where to go whenever you buy that product you suspect to be substandard or malfunctioning. Let's join Alimot Osifo, who is standing by to treat your messages. Over to you, Alimot, and it's good to see you.
Thanks. Good to see you, Ifeinwa. This household appliance has to be hot to work. It's basically used to press the wrinkles out of the clothes and help you look great. You already know it's the iron. I'm pleased to tell you I'll be sharing 5 standard tips on electric iron after responding to your feedback. My name is Halimot Osifo. Welcome. Matthew from Ondo says, I want to call your attention to goods in Nigeria. Quality of goods is reducing every day while price is increasing. The Standards Organization of Nigeria is intensifying efforts to ensure that goods produced locally and those imported into the country conform with the required Nigerian industrial standards, and would appreciate if you also support the agency in tackling the menace of fake and substandard products. Mati Abdulkadir says, loving SON works towards better quality products. Long live SON, long live Nigeria. Thank you so much. We hope to serve you better. Choma Millicent says, I'm tired of buying bulbs in Nigeria. I have bought about 5 bulbs now. We understand your plight, and very soon this will be a thing of the past, with SON state-of-the-art laboratories to test for quality and safety of light bulb. However, I would appreciate if you give us detailed information about substandard light bulbs so we can take them off the shelves. Popola Ibrahim from Akure says, thanks for the good job in cleaning Nigeria from bad products. Thank you so much. We hope to serve you better. Essay from Abraka says, I have been watching your program. Essay, it's nice to hear from you, and keep watching. Now to 5 standard tips on electric iron. Buy electric iron from reputable dealers and carefully follow manufacturers' instructions, especially on temperature settings for different fabrics. Always use an electric iron with an ironing board. Ironing on the floor or bed can be dangerous, as well as ironing clothes while wearing them. Do not use the iron if the cord or plug is damaged to prevent an electric shock. Never leave a hot iron unattended to. Unplug when not in use, allow to cool, and keep away from children. clean your iron, immediately you notice a buildup of dirt to prevent stains on your clothes. There you have it, 5 standard tips on electric iron. And that's a wrap on this week's episode of your favorite public sensitization program, Standard and You. Do you have a question, complaint, or suggestion? You can send in your messages with your full name and location to the number 0705-972-4455. Follow us on any of our social media platforms, and remember, we have a vibrant YouTube channel where you can watch previous episodes online at youtube.com/Standard and You. Don't just view, like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. As always, buy original, sell authentic, and use only the best. Thanks and have a great week.
Why you dey buy fake product, make you dey careful, no go damage your life. You've got one life to live.